How can somebody be busy and poor at the same time? How can you be busy in poverty? If I want to know the quality of decisions you take, I look at the quality of your life. They are most times not separable. Despite God being the Almighty, He has to explain Himself. Go to Deuteronomy 28:1, you see there. Do you understand? God, because He knows the power of decision, doesn't just say, I want you to do a thing and remain there. He will tell you, I want to do a thing and this is the result. Because their prayer point is running complete parallel line to destiny changing decisions. Leaders are an attempt to model your future, if you must know that. Leaders are a specification of outcomes and decisions. When you say someone is a leader, don't stop looking at leadership from the premise of political leadership. In the house, a father, a mother, anywhere you find yourself, it is leadership qualities. It is thinking like a leader that will change the narrative around you. Like a leader, you consciously know what you do outside. You consciously know decisions to take. You consciously know everything. So every day, assume and see yourself as a leader. Will enable you to create the kind of outcome that leaders create. But every now and then you are thinking like the led. That's why you keep getting the result that those that they lead, always get. The beauty of leadership is that it enables you to see both the crown and the scars. Don't just pay attention to the crown. Ask for the scars that produce the crown. Because behind every crown there is a scar. The crown did not just drop from anywhere. There were wounds, there were pains, there were displeasures, there were fears, there were so many terrible situations and the rest of that process passed through for creating that crown. So don't just celebrate crown, celebrate scars. Celebrate scars. If you meet those who wear crown as successors, as winners, they will show you the scars of their decisions. Because every decision has a scar after all. This means don't just respect crowns, respect scars. Because both crown and scars are teachers of life. And unfortunately, the world does not reward commentators. The world does not reward for commentators. They will never. So, you are for example, you can't even mention a book you have read in the last 2 months and you said you wish to become whatever you want. You can't. Unfortunately, you can't wish yourself into the future you want. You can't pray yourself into the future you want. You can't think yourself into the future you want. I can't hope yourself into the future you want. It is an ordained decision, practically, as a plan with actions. When you learn prayer on top of it, I will help you up. I will raise you. So now, just like the Bible said in Philippians 2 verse 12, it said, you work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. You must work it out. Whatever future you want, you must work it out. Simple. You won't come to it. Many people are not ready to receive quality, and strategic mentorship. They want mentorship with terms and conditions. They tell you, I'm not busy, I'm not ready today, I'm still busy. When I'm ready, I'll call you, whatever. How can somebody be busy and poor at the same time? How can you be busy in poverty? Very wrong combination. Because all of us have 24 hours in a day. Therefore, it means that if you are poor, there is something that has to do with the time. What are you using your time for? Something's wrong with that process. Therefore, because we say time is what? Money. It means that there's something wrong. What you're actually converting your time into is actually not supposed. So you need to rejig it. Refusal to grow is a decision. God and life will never resist. God will constantly respect your refusal to grow. There's no fruitfulness without God. You are very busy does not mean you are succeeding. Success is the direct consequence of growth, which is who you have become. And before you grow, you have to make a decision. I want to grow. You begin to read, begin to study, begin to align, come close to somebody you know that is ahead of you, and then align. And let me tell you one thing I've observed with people who are succeeding in life. They always want people around them. Many people are praying sincerely for fruitfulness, but they will never have it because they have not grown into that way. There is a level of resources God knows He enters your hands and to be a waste. There is a kind of life God will not want you to come to have around you because you destroy them. You not grow the capacity to manage them. You not grow the capacity to grow them. You not grow the capacity to handle them. You not grow the capacity to advise them. You not grow the capacity to lead them, to motivate them, to energize them, to even punish them accordingly. So then all of these things put together as that's a good process we're talking about. Because the decision we take even decides or shows our level of maturity. So sometimes look at people's decision and know how mature they are.